Hey guys, this is Lynie. I'm here at the Pink House. It's Friday. Yes, you know how on the Flintstones when they used to clock out and that dinosaur would go because it was time to clock out. That's the way this is. It is Friday here at the Pink House. Um, and I'm coming early because I have two trivia questions to run by you because I didn't get here last Friday and was trying to do it Saturday, Sunday, and then the week just got away from me. It's just I need to give you the answer from last week's and then from the week before, and then do last week's and this week's. And so the question for last week's trivia was the first black-owned television station in the U.S. began broadcasting in 1975 and was located in. And the choices you had was A, Los Angeles, B, Cincinnati, C, New York, or D, Detroit. And drum roll, please. Blah. Hopefully you guessed this right. The answer is D for Detroit. So that was the answer to last week's question, and that's worth 4 points. And so you can see I guess you can see if I have it in front of the camera. The points is down in the corner. So this answer was worth 4 points. So add that to the answer that you got from the first question. Oh, that was just the second one. Okay, so I'm not that bad off. All right. So right now, if you got both answers right from the week before and last week, then you'd have 9 points. And so the goal is getting to 25 points, and then you're the winner of the prize, and then it resets itself. So just as a refresher, the answer for week 1 was A, the Berbers, and that was worth 5 points. The answer for week 2 is Detroit, and that's worth 4 points. So I think that I only have to, oh yeah, because I missed, okay, so I still do have to do 2. All right. Let's see. Oh, these are kind of hard. So you're going to have to definitely put the thinking cap on. So this first one says, which African American U.S. Congresswoman habitually carried a copy of the U.S. Constitution in her handbag? That's interesting. Was it A, Barbara Johnson? Scratch that. Was it A, Barbara Jordan? B, Donna Edwards? C, Shirley Chisholm? And D, Maxine Waters? I'll say it again. Which African American U.S. Congresswoman habitually carried a copy of the U.S. Constitution in her handbag? A, Barbara Jordan. B, Donna Edwards. C, Shirley Chisholm. And D, Maxine Waters. So that's one question. That's the question that would have been last week's. And then this is the question for today. Okay, this is going to be a doozy too. The enslaved blacks in the United States were freed January 1st, 1863. But what day were the last of these enslaved people in Texas notified that they were free? Say it again. The enslaved blacks in the United States were freed on January 1st, 1863. But what day were the last of these enslaved people in Texas notified that they were free? June 19th, 1863, August 19th, 1863, June 19th, 1865, or June 19th, 1864. Okay? All right. So that's something to think about. Isn't that something that they were freed in 63, but it took them some time. I'm not going to say how long it'll give you the answer before they let those ones in Texas know that they were free. So they were still treating them as slaves, even though they knew that they were free. So I'll be curious to see who gets that answer. All right, guys. So these are the two trivia questions for this week and last week. And so I'm trying to get, it seems like towards the end of the week, I might have to start pre-recording some of these so that they will run on Friday, so it can be on Friday, because it just seems like by the time I get to the end of the week, it's so much going on. It's just so crazy. Um, I'm just a girl over here trying to do something, and it's always a lot going on or what have you. And the week's been busy. I had an appointment, doctor's appointment, so that means you're taking off and you're behind the eight ball when you come back to work and all that kind of jazz. So that's what's been going on over here on this end. For those of you that know, many don't, so I'll say it again. This is getting close to that time when every October, I get ready, move my camera. Every October, November, since I had breast cancer, and that's been this August, May 7 years. It'll be 7 years, the 25th of this month. Um, and so for the last 7 years, I've had no evidence of disease. And so I'm so pleased and proud about that. And since that time, I've always decided that I wanted to do something around that time to give back, to try to make somebody else's experience a little better than the experience I had, to let people know that they're not alone, that people have been through it, they'll come through it, and just to, for a moment in time, spread a little cheer. And so what we do at the Pink House is that we get together. I try to contact individuals that may want to sponsor some things or what have you, to do a pamper pack. And last year we did 30 women. And so my goal is each year to increase the giveaway by 5 more women. So this year our goal is to give out 35 pamper packs. And it last year was phenomenal. Me, friends, vendors that I use, places, shops that I've shopped. I send out letters to see if anybody's willing to sponsor by donating items or what have you. And it turned out really, last year was really great. And so my goal is this year, let's just make it phenomenal. We add in 5 more, so it's 35 instead of 30. And it's just really wonderful because, like, my sister, she lives in Florida, and what she donated last year was she crocheted, and I'll show you mine that I got when I had breast cancer. And so she got a pattern and did the same thing. So this is it's called a soap sock, and so it has a washcloth in it as well. But so when I got cancer, somebody had given me a kit, and inside my kit was this soap sock, or you could call it like a mitt. So you could do it either way. You could put your soap product on it and use it that way, or you could put a bar soap inside it and then wash that way. And so she saw it and she thought, oh wow, this is really great. So she hand crocheted 30 of these last year, and we got some clean soap, soap that didn't have additives and all that kind of stuff in it, because when people are dealing with a disease process like this and they're trying to have clean deodorants, clean soaps, clean products just on their skin and stuff. And so that's what we did. And so we put clean bar soap in each one, and that was one of the items that was in the packet. And so it was a really nice packet. I don't have the list around me at the moment to say what was in it, but again, so we are starting out early, letting our vendors, that our sponsors that worked with us last year know, we're back at it again this year. The one thing that's going to be different is that usually, I think last year was October the 23rd is when we did the giveaway. So this year it'll be a month later, because on the 7th of October, that's when I go in to have my left knee replaced. And so within, I guess, a month from after that, I should be able, so we have the date lined up for November 25th to do our distribution. So I'm looking forward to it. And again, if you want to participate, you can always comment down below. But like and comment on the videos, and subscribe. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. We try to do all things positive and creative. Just try to do stuff that's uplifting, because there's so much negativity in the world today. People are under so many stressors or what have you. So something as simple as this little trivia game that we're playing, is a nice distraction for a moment in time, to make you think about something that you never thought about. Because I never thought about a congresswoman every day carrying the U.S. Constitution, a copy of it in her purse. So that was interesting to know. And that's what I like, is fun facts, things that you never thought about. And so those things help to distract you from all the noise and stuff. Sometimes we just need to be still and back away from it. Sometimes if we absorb large portions of the news, if we are large consumers, the news it's very, very little. It's minuscule positivity in the news. And so we want to be able to be encouraging and positive and upbuilding to each other. And so that's what my channel is designed to do, to just engage you in a way that makes your day just that much more easier to deal with. It's not going to change, but the little changes, the little impacts that somebody being kind, somebody being positive, that makes a difference in people's lives, because I know it made a difference in mine. The kindnesses, the smiles when you were going for treatment. I remember when I was going for radiation treatment, the smiles, you know, uh, 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 you can do it. All of those things gave you a boost, because it's a stressful time. You really don't know what to expect. You've never been through anything like that before, and so you got cortisol shooting all through your body because you are in that highly stressed mode or what have you. But yeah, and so just like a lot of times great counselors are people that have gone through counseling themselves, and so oftentimes when we've experienced something, it makes us better equipped to assist people that are going through similar, if not the same, but similar circumstances. And so with that in mind, I know how the human kindness and the outreaches that were given to me when I was going through active treatment and active disease process, it just made all the difference in the world in my mindset. It made me stay, even though I had those moments, of not being so positive. It kept me in a more positive frame of mind because of the different engagement that I had with other people. And so that's what I like to do. We do a thing on Wednesdays called What's in the Bag. I always have something different in my bag that I share with you guys so that you can see what new and innovative products are out there. I always try to find things that I know are of good quality, especially for people that are maybe going through active disease process. Because I know when I was doing it, one of the first things I changed out was the type of deodorant I use. And so I went to aluminum-free deodorant. And so I have a video on the channel where I compared various different aluminum-free deodorants and showed you some that are out there that you might be interested in case you were wondering, so what do I do or what have you. But anyway, so this was our little Friday feature of Black History Trivia Fridays with Lynie. Yeah, so I just clocked out of work and said, let me do this now before the Friday evening stuff happens and it gets away from me. And so that's why I wanted to do the two, to do last week's and this week's. And so, all right, if you're keeping up or what have you, you should have 9 points already, because we're 2 weeks in, well, now 3 weeks, but you should have 9 points already with week 1 and 2. And then we'll reveal the answers next week for 3 and 4, because that's what we really are at week 4. And so again, comment, like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate a subscription to my channel. But all right, guys, have a good evening. Do something productive. Make yourself smile. Make somebody else smile. That'll make you smile too. It takes more muscles to frown in your face than it is to smile. Is that right? I'm telling everybody, I'm 60 and I'm now in this brain fog. And so I think it takes more muscles to frown than it does to, don't pay me no mind that. I'm going to research it again because I used to have it in my brain. I think it takes more muscles to smile than it does to frown. Oh, no, it takes more muscles than it does to frown. So you get more exercise in your face. I'm going to double check that because I used to know that and now it's just like, it's gone. And anybody that's postmenopause or whatever, I don't mind saying it. Yes, I am. It's gone. I gotta go back and look that one up. So again, that's a fun fact. I'll come back. I'll give you the answer to it. Yeah, because it's like it takes more. I think it takes. Yeah, I'm gonna come back on that one. But anyway, I want you guys to practice some positivity. That's what I've been encouraging my mom to do, to say positive things, read something positive every day, even if it's a little mantra or something, just to try to stay in a positive frame of mode. All right, guys, have a good one, and I'll see you one day next week.